Hello, greetings, blessings, salutations, and love from me to you, Jack Talcott. Welcome back to Chats with Jack. I am. Hey, thank you, brothers and sisters, those of you who have already joined today. Amen. Celebrate today, every day, regardless of the date. It is, but we're not going to get into that too much. It's no thing. It's the birthday is just a tradition that men and women have imagined and created importance of, because we think the body and the body is the being. I'm far more than just that. And I know who I am, brothers and sisters, and I hope to help remind you, maybe spark a little curiosity within you about who you might actually be. So the topic today was results versus information. A thought I had, considering experiences that have been pretty publicly documented and recorded here in other places. People are always expecting results. Results, the rewards. Where's the punishment? Where's the debts? Where's the profits? It's a bunch of bullshit, people. God controls the results. See, brothers and sisters, I mentioned in these streams, when I'm not visible to you, I am within, seeking to gain greater understandings of that which is. And all it is, my brothers and sisters, is the divine creation, the glory of God. The kingdom of heaven is actually within. It is now. For now is the eternal moment. And brothers and sisters, we each, every single one of us, we must find it within us to become leaders of ourselves. You become a leader when you seek for information and facts. See, that's what a leader does. It serves the purpose and it serves those they are responsible to. Service is not control and demand and expectations of obedience. That's this societal nonsense, brothers and sisters. We got to escape that. We are all, each of us, divine creations of God, because God is now. I was inspired with a few things yesterday. I think many people know this verse. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. I've been giving that one a lot of thought for quite a while. And the men and women that we know of, that we may encounter in our lives, in the news, those men and women are not the enemy. Okay, but we live in an expression of life. It's an energetic vibration that we experience together. Okay, so the micro is the macro. It's so amazing. Praise God, okay? I can explain these things in so many different ways. So if the micro is the macro, and the war in this world is against spiritual wickedness in high places, where is the highest power? The power of knowledge. It's in the power of truth. Okay, so the spiritual wickedness in high places is right between your ears. Okay? And it's not just the wickedness between our ears, what it is, it's the structures of thought. It's the belief systems. This forced, rigid, imagined construct that you created of yourself creates you into an enemy of who you truly are. Okay, so to change this world, we've got to end the wars. We've got to overcome the conflicts. We've got to seek and demand and insist upon peace. And the peace is always experienced. Your entire life is experienced within you, nobody else. So if you can find peace, if you can accept peace right now, because it's always now, if you can find peace within you in the now, from now on, your life will get easier. Pretty sure. Because all you got to do is overcome the structures, the wickedness, the temptations. You've got to control the time you spend on different thoughts. Each of us do. And this is where fellowship and caring relationships are very important for all of us. We've got to learn to start talking to each other from a place of peace. See, because if we can find peace within ourselves, that means we found peace with the truth, with whatever is true. And brothers and sisters, if you take that into the macro, this is where I was first at. I mean, I'm just now bringing it into the individual. I started on this, the spiritual wickedness in high places, the beasts that were prophesied is the beasts of rule, the structures and legality of man's foolishness that's created corporations and governments that's sole existing beings that have power and domination over loving children of God. What are we doing, man? I'll go to here. I went into this one because I thought it was important, but it's not really the topic of today, was it? The topic of today was, there you go. Bosses look for results. Let me stop that. There we go. Bosses look for results and rewards. Leaders look for facts and information. Okay. This world, we have corporations veiled as government or intermingled with government. And everyone has been taught to be obedient. Okay. Well, bosses are obedient to someone else's rules. They're obedient to the shareholders. They're obedient to their greed. They're obedient to, I was just reminded of another scripture I had pulled up just a few minutes ago. The double-minded man is unstable in all ways. What I'm offering to you guys, brothers and sisters, is conceptions, my way of expressing the experience I'm living, which is peace. The best thing about peace is when you're at a moment of peace, that's when you can find things to be grateful for. You can find reasons to be happy when it's peaceful. It's hard to think about happiness when you're, chasing a schedule or figuring out a debt or a problem or all this crap. But when you come to a place of peace, with the all that is, there's a lot of people that were yesterday that don't get to breathe today. There's a lot of people that are taking in breaths in severe pain right now. And there's a lot of people struggling to find a breath from heartache, from physical pain, from struggle. Brothers and sisters, as a species, we've got to do better. We got to find ways to get along with each other. Okay? So let me do that. Stop that. This was the other thought I was considering last night. Stop fearing God, and you can stop fearing people. What? Stop fearing people, and you stop fighting yourself. Because you are people. You are, I am, we are. We are the expression of the divine, living together at this time in history. And I know I actually recommend, hey, people, don't pay a lot of attention. Wrong way. We got to do something, brothers and sisters. The toxicity. See, the toxicity, the demonic thinking, the combative energies of fear, confusion that have been normalized, been enabled for generation after generation through humanity. All of this darkness has brought a real toxicity. Okay? And the toxicity and the darkness, the negativity, the confusion makes people feel alone. Many people end up alone. But we're all in this lifetime together right now, today. And I know for a fact all of us can become greater leaders for ourselves. As I said, the leader doesn't seek for rewards. The leader doesn't seek results. Because any result today that you look at, any result is an effect, right? It's an effect of the past. Every effect becomes a cause for the next step. Okay, so there is no result. The result is life. And the result is either peace or conflict. We can either resonate or resist. We can harmonize or disrupt. I encourage you to learn how to control the frequencies and the energies within you. Practice time. Spend time with your mind, behind the darkness of your eyes. Just spend time scanning through your body. Learn what it feels like to be you. You'll be surprised at some of the things you might feel if you really focus subtly. Feel for the subtle. Because what I've been noticing is there is a bliss. There's just like this incredible bliss in the stillness. And it's always there. It's from the stillness that we can see where we are, right? Objectively look at the facts, look at the information. Stop labeling the information and facts as good or bad. Just accept the reality of the truth. And then allow the truth. Follow the truth. Okay? Follow the truth as a leader. Follow the truth with love. Love can easily become the forefront of your mind when you remember love. And I think it's much easier to remember love with gratitude and joy. Gratitude and joy are so easy to find for yourself. It's easy to become grateful for yourself when you're kind to others. I've been given a lot of opportunities to find forgiveness. I reward myself with feeling good for not lashing out. And I forgive myself when I do lash out, as long as I'm, improving. I don't make excuses. An excuse is just a different perspective on facts. Okay. And it's hard to know what is truthful about facts without the perspectives of others. We've got to humble ourselves to that truth. None of us, we don't know it all. Yet everyone's running around like they know better than everybody else. At least that's my experience. I'll go dear. Praise God. I'm seeing birthday greetings in the chat. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Respect. I appreciate that. But I have prayers still. The day's not complete, but my prayers have not been met. That's not true. That is not true in the slightest. Let me correct myself. Prayers that I had not thought to ask for have already been received. Genuinely, truthfully, today. I can say that with confidence, man. Because I received the information from someone else recently, a talk I was listening to. I think it was Yogananda, and I mentioned it in a previous stream about the ego always seeks, the ego seeks a lot of things in the spirit. I don't want to get into this. When seeking God, it's like a newness to the joy and bliss. It's like, because the ego, our minds, we will get familiar, we'll get normalized, and then it's normal for us to start not appreciating the things that are consistently there. It's really easy for our minds to overlook. So, but with the spirit, please, for your health, for your benefit, go within, seek a conversation with your highest self, right? Your divine spirit, the Christed being with you, the Buddha spirit with you, whatever pure and divine. Establish your relationship to that, please. At this time of the world, I kind of feel it's important. Because I've had so many thoughts too. I realize I'll share this observation, a previous thought I had. My streams, I share a lot of different topics, and I realize that. And I also understand the limits of the mind to some extent. I know the attention span is pretty limited, especially in today's patterns of distraction. People don't meditate, so they don't know how to focus. And I recognize that, but I don't feel it's my purpose to, my purpose is to share what I know. Now, I don't always share the new inspirations, but I do take the time quite often to make some notes and think, yeah, that makes sense. That's pretty obvious. It makes sense. Seems like it would apply to everybody. So I share it. But I have so many thoughts. They're like downloads, realizations. It's a wonderful feeling that maybe it is a new addiction. Gaining greater wisdom can become a new addiction. I don't know what to do with all the thoughts I have. And that was the thought I thought earlier. Which ones am I supposed to be trying to remember? And which thoughts, when do you just accept that you know, right? And when do you when do you focus on trying to remember? How do you know what's important to remember? You can't predict the future. And we only exist right now. I love you guys. I really do, brothers and sisters. I still don't. I mean, I'm honestly speaking, I don't know what's going on, man. There is a, back to that other quote, stop fearing God. God is within each and every one of us. You pray to God, people pray to God for answers and then don't pay attention to the blessings that God brings into their life. And actually, well, I won't say it like that because I'm sorry, and my mind is trying to do more than it should. There we go. Stop fearing God and you can stop fearing people. How do you think blessings occur here on earth? How do you think miracles, miracle opportunities, the perfect relationship, how do you think those things happen here on earth? It happens through other people. It happens through the creation itself, right? People forget God is with you. I've mentioned this in previous streams. The awareness of you, in you, is God's presence within you. If you're aware of you, there's God. If you're aware of me, it's God seeing me through you. And then you get to choose what you think and what meanings you receive from me, what opinions or information. It's all information. So I know this is a truth, though. Stop fearing God and you can stop fearing people. Most people won't admit they're afraid of other people, but if you're afraid of war or pandemics or whatever, you're fearing people. And this society, the religious doctrines, those are the, all of this government, religion, it's all God's story. We're all playing our part. But all of these structures of religion and tradition, government, economics, politics, all of this crap, it was invented by man. God is love. I'm pretty sure God would love for us to stop fighting with each other. See, that's my feeling in my life. And I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, I believe God has brought me here to share the lessons of my life for the purpose of hopefully creating a better world, because that's what I have faith in. That's what I'm doing this. But I've come to these conclusions based on my observations of people's behavior, the way they interact with me, want me to change to fit their thoughts instead of the reality that God has created. And it's like, you guys are friggin' nuts, man. Okay. So if you've got a mind full of confusion, fear, anxiety, depression, ask God for help. Ask your highest spirit if it will allow you to surrender, to stop fighting, start trusting more in God, in wisdom, in love. Because I think when the world starts to do this, we'll come together and we'll tell our governments and corporations, I want to swear, we've had enough. You know, and I would love, I don't just want to talk to my son. I want to talk to the president or whoever. The POTUS. That's, oh man, that senile old man. Holy cows, praise God. Hey, welcome, my brother. Whoops, let me do that. How you doing, London? Good to see you. No guy. All right, respect. I'll let you figure out what's going on. I actually think I may have covered the things I felt inspired to share. And hey, you know, okay, fine. You offered a complaint. Do you have a solution? Or a problem? You offered a problem, not a complaint. You don't like my idea, please offer suggestions. So I would actually love that peace be found here on earth. I actually think should we move together with faith, united, some sort of community, we don't even have to really get along. All we got to do is care about ending wars and corruption. I mean, can we just get along for a fucking week? Yeah, Paul Enslaved came to my mind there, but I shouldn't have mentioned his name. Hey, London. There we go. How you doing, brother?
I'm not too bad. Not too bad. How about yourself? Happy birthday, first of all.
Yeah, thanks, but not relevant. I mean, it's real. Thank you. What else?
Hey, I just thought I'd come in and check on you before the circus arrives. You know, it's always scheduled to arrive at your place.
It has been. I went to the circus earlier, but I was treated like a clown again. I got more respect for myself than that, so I chose to walk away. Now, I'm ready to walk completely away, and I hope there are not interruptions because I've actually had some pretty cool conversations, and I've made it through a few streams without without too many agents of chaos. But you know, I honestly thought when I thought a lot of things in the past several years. But when I came across the actual root problem, saw solutions, root problems of Federal Reserve and the banking industries, for those who may not know, when I saw that was the root of the problem, I saw a solution. And I actually thought the world might want to receive solutions. How you doing, Paul?
I'm doing well, but world doesn't like opinions. They don't like opinions. And we should trust what they and their masters say because they're gods.
That's what they've been conditioned to believe. You're right. And it's sad, man. It doesn't have to be this way. We could change. That's what I was saying a few minutes ago. We could change it in a week. We could confront it in a week, and we could spend the rest of eternity working it out and improving it. But it's got to take a willingness to change. And I swear to God, I thought someone would be willing to join that effort, but
Jack, these fucking people,
Praise
every day
God.
we come here, they offer us little to nothing. They won't end wars and legal secrets. They won't stop the fucking cowardice and beta male slavery and genocide. It's almost a lost cause at this point, Jack. We're going to have to retire to the bunker soon and get ready for war.
No, we can never give up. We don't have that option. So, Paul, I've been thinking about you, and you know this. What you just said is true. It's fucking
Cage, please
frustrating.
hold on, Jack. I have a retard in my back area. Yeah, get out, Cage. Get the fuck out. Go on Jack's panel and let him, please, deal with you. Why are you yelling in my ear? I'm talking to Jack right now. I can't even let these people up on my side. They interfere with us. Go ahead, Jack. Please continue. I had to throw that slave out.
Hey, I want to speak to you like respectfully as a brother. I think you've got some emotions that if you detached from the world for a couple of days, stopped and went within, you got some emotions, brother, that
No, Jack, no, I'm alchemizing. I'm not actually having hateful emotions when I'm saying I threw out a slave. I'm just, playing it up a little bit.
that's
I couldn't care
unrelated to
less.
that. I'm talking about my experience with you, brother.
Oh, we're going to
Because-
see, we're in the
Here.
now right now, and you're bringing
I
us
know,
back
I
again,
know.
and you're
No,
going to
no,
fight
no.
and argue with me.
Paul,
Damn
Paul,
it.
please. No,
Damn
Paul,
it.
please. I'm bringing it back to the conversation, okay?
I love you, brother. Please don't do it again today. Not every day, okay?
I know.
Please don't do it to all of us again. I know you're desperate to throw me in the. Just do it now. Throw me in the back, bring me up, throw me back. If you want the fix, get it. Okay, we don't have to create an argument for you to whip on me. I'll give it to you. You want to beat on me and whip on me a little bit? We'll get freaky. Okay, Talcott, we'll get kinky and freaky.
No. Hey, you mentioned that you come on here and there's a bunch of ungrateful people that don't really offer
Right.
much. Paul, you've been refusing what I've offered to you.
Whoa, the anal sex, Talcott. I told you, man. I don't know if I can go all the way in with that. I like you and everything, but I don't know if I can get that done. No offense.
He's like Ned Flanders. Talcott's like Ned Flanders. He's left-handed.
Who invited the idiot?
You.
Oh, that's right. Fuck, you're right. I did. Technically, I did.
What do you think he's gonna get? The fuck?
Hey, there's something going on, and Paul, here's the thing. I want you to consider how unique you are, right? You know you are. I am
God
too.
of all media. There's only one of them.
Well, that you've discovered. Okay. So I don't claim to know what's out there that I don't know about. I only know what I've experienced. And I'm confident there's a reason you and I have met. And I'm confident you're the reason that you and I have not understood each other yet. You've been resistant, brother. You were the inspiration for my topic today, man.
How to be a better man. Thank you, Jack.
No, here. Where'd it go? Oh,
I got an 82-week course on how to make people online better if you want to sign up.
How long? 82 weeks?
Yeah. We can get it done in 82 weeks.
Hey, no. The thumbnail. You place
Mindful Monday. Bosses look for results and rewards. Leaders look for facts and information. And you know who that quote is from? You guessed it, Jack Talcott. So Jack now resorting to quoting himself to prove his own concepts. Isn't that fascinating? You know what? You got moxie, Jack Talcott. I got to give it to you. When you get everything in order, we're going to go somewhere. This is going places, right? You have the balls to quote yourself to prove your own concepts. I got to be down with that on some level.
See? There we go.
Mindful money. Bosses look for results and rewards. Leaders look for facts and information. Perfect.
Can you see how that applies with you, though, Paul?
No, not really. I don't even necessarily agree with the formation of the presumption. Leaders don't look for anything. Leaders embody purpose and meaning. They don't look for anything. Right? Leaders embody purpose and meaning, and through that purpose and meaning, they get respect from folks who are down the chain of command, and that allows for a high morale, which leads to results. Don't fucking talk over me, or I'll just leave.
Good.
You're a retard. Nobody wants to hear from you, and you will not interrupt the God of all media. How dare you, sir?
You're not a god. You're a fucking. You're
the God of all media. How dare you?
Fucking swine.
That's your problem. I've triggered your ego, and you want to go at me and interrupt my speaking. You're disrespectful.
Get off the
teeth.
Get off
Please.
the teeth, Paul. You're
Yield. Hey, when I do that, please, it's a sign to just stop. Okay?
It is, but it's
ridiculous. Let's chill the conflict, all right?
You don't have to mute me. I'll mute myself.
Yield, slave.
Thank you. Well, Paul, I understand you brought up, Paul, you keep inspiring thoughts. We do not learn when we're constantly focused on what we think we know. Okay, so what I'd like you to do, Paul, is try and consider.
What if I'm constantly focused on who I am rather than what you think I know?
Paul, you are only here. I mean, what you are is here and now. Are you not?
Okay.
Okay, so what I'm
being allowed to be.
Hold on, Cage is talking over us again because he's desperate for attention and validation from his broken home.
Shut the fuck up.
Stop talking when the Talcottian prince is speaking. I am the king of Unslavia. Talcott is my prince. How dare you?
Everybody. You know, eventually it's going to come back to you. Enjoy it.
Cage, please. Okay, do not engage anymore with Paul. Please, all right? I got this.
I don't normally do, but I'm just saying it's ridiculous.
I know, so please stop. Okay?
Yield, slave.
Shut the fuck up. I'll slap the phone.
Yield, slave.
Hey.
I will put you on camera.
Yield.
I know that's what you wanted, Paul.
No, that's what's necessary, sir. I want us to do better, but we can't. Not everything's for everybody all the time, so we do what's necessary.
Well, Cage, Paul, if you believe you can do better, you will. I believe you can do better. I believe Cage can do better. Why do you insist that people cannot do better? Maybe
I don't.
Because
I insist that others who are not doing better than I am stop telling me how to do better. Simple.
Who? Okay, and again, listen to your tone, your words. Bosses. You're nobody's fucking boss, Paul.
I'm my own boss. You're not.
Right. You don't get to fucking boss people around.
I'm my own boss.
You don't get to go around bossing people around, demanding results like you've done looping with me for far too long, dude.
I knew he was going to start a fight with me. I knew you were going to start a fight with me. You're so inferior. You're bound to start a fight, beta boy. You're so inferior and insecure. You can't get in the room with me without getting triggered in your ego just by my mere presence.
You're blaming me for
out of me, beta boy.
I'm done with Paul. God bless you, brother. Happy birthday to me, you selfish fucking prick. So, I guess I guess I was the one who said we weren't going to address that. Forgive me for. Anyway, well, he's a piece of crap, man. No respect. But he has no respect within himself. Steve, I shouldn't have. Thank you, brother.
Hey, Steve, what's up?
What's going on, London man?
Yeah. We chilling, man. Jack B Day today, so we had smoking and chilling.
Thank you for the contribution, and I guess and it was a big up for London. So
There you go.
thank you.
Numbers dropping. Salutes, numbers dropping. Someone's got to take out the trash.
Oh, I missed Cage. Thank you, brother. Didn't even see it, to be honest. I don't. If I overlook contributions or comments, please forgive. I honestly don't pay much attention to the chat because it's not in my physical experience as much as the people who join the panel. At
Yeah,
least
you
I-
got to stay on top of that, though. You got to watch the chat and say hello and keep them happy.
Happy birthday, Jack, bro.
Thanks, man. Tommy?
I guess I'll be
What
up
are you-
here long enough until I say something factual or true.
Just say happy birthday, Tommy.
Fuck birthdays. I don't even
I
do
agree.
mine. Why would I have to say happy birthday if I don't even keep track of mine except for my age?
Well, you're celebrating,
what?
what, 9 months later?
I don't celebrate it. I just, if I want something, I go get that thing. If I want to celebrate, I'll go celebrate.
Every day is my birthday.
Then you're
Well-
the oldest motherfucker in the world.
Hey, actually, can we have a productive conversation about
That's
that
up to
topic?
you.
Well, what Steve just said is absolutely true. Every
Thanks,
day,
fellas.
can you please, every
I gotta
day,
know if my mic's all right.
over while I'm talking?
Oh, don't call me.
Tell me, Tommy, when you're done getting ready so that I can get out a thought that I want to share.
Well, tell me whenever you're going to be okay with thoughts getting out. Because I think you brought me up the other day because you expected me to go against Margot. And when I questioned your son's situation, which we always should have done, you threw me out.
Your false narratives are bullshit, Tommy. I throw you out because you don't give a shit about what is true. All you care about is your narratives. You care about being right. Okay? You don't care about information or facts. You and Paul and much of our society today are delusional, Tommy. You have severe patterns of disassociation where you act like you have
It's
no
all right. What do you
concept of
expect,
where you are.
Talcott? You know what I mean? I don't fucking give a shit, about me. What I want is I care about other people. And that's my mission.
Yeah, I very much
To
care
get
about
people out of
facts.
this
That's
fucking
why you get
bullshit.
mad.
Because they're being energy harvested in all realms, even in this fucking bullshit.
Like,
We're all
is being
fucking-
right
we're all being
not
a bunch
about
of
being
clowns playing
factual?
along with it. And it's very fucking annoying to me. You know what I mean?
Who are you talking to, Cage?
To everybody. Anyone listening.
Then I'd go on a different channel.
All right. So how about
Good,
this
go
topic?
ahead. You know?
How about
No, I mean
topic?
for people listening, I wouldn't come to Jack's.
We're all here for a fucking reason. Somehow this all lined up in this reality to somehow for us to be here right now at this moment, right? The present is the present.
The present is all there is. The only existence that is, as far as you or me are concerned, is now.
Presence of the present of the present.
Now is the only experience we can know for sure. Everything else is remembered or imagined. Okay?
You know, we can switch that shit so quickly. You guys don't know what you're fucking playing with. You have to be careful too. You have to be very strong-minded.
How old are you, Jack?
What a good deed.
How old you turn today, buddy?
Half
Apparently,
century, according to the records and what I'm
Yes.
told. Actually, today I am as I was yesterday. I am eternal. Now this body's been around for
So, what is that? 50, right, Jay? Was that correct?
What?
You grow cactuses and you're 50 now.
yeah, fuck off.
You know you love it. Enough.
Actually, here's the thing though. Anyone who claims to fully know what everything in the Bible means is a fool. Okay? But the time is coming. The new and the old are transitioning. We're seeing the destruction of the old. We're seeing the reformation. There's dark agendas bringing in the new. But hey, brothers and sisters, we are the solution. You and me.
You know what the solution is? Is mental alchemy. It's like a solution. What's the solution? It's when you add different things together and it creates a solution. It creates a convergence or some other type of chemical formula, or whatever you want to call it. So the solution is within your own mind. You have to debase the base. You have to debasify it. You have to the vitrolic thing. Do you even know what vitrolic even means, really? Technically, vitriol, it's an abbreviation for something. And it translates to look into the interior of the earth, find the hidden stone, which means looking within yourself. It's all through the mental. It's all mental. All of this shit. So are you going to be a mental warrior? Or are you going to be a fucking easily played individual, which is easy to do. It's so easy to do. If you're a malicious individual, you can fuck people so bad you don't even understand. You get the knock on your
tell you
fucking
what,
door right now.
can we talk about solutions? Can we talk about I'm sick and tired of hearing about problems and fucking irrelevant opinions and memories.
That's the solution. It's mental transmutation, Jack.
Okay, so all right, Cage, you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't see.
You know what I mean? Because when we talk about this, it's automatically going to
Cage.
It's going to fuck with you in a way. So you're going to
no, Cage. I am sick and tired of people talking and wasting my time like I need to listen to this shit. I'm saying, hey, guys, the results, the information that's all around the world in the media, in the streets, our neighbors sleeping in the streets.
Do it, Jack. You don't need anyone to help you. You don't need any help.
I don't need to hear what you want to tell me what I do or do not need. Unless you're going to tell me what you are doing.
All I was saying, you're not listening to my words.
What are you doing?
Bro, listen. What I say, you don't need anything outside of yourself. It's all within you, Jack. That's all I'm saying. So
okay, what if you're wrong, Cage? What if, Cage, what if your interpretation
in that, we'll give it to you.
Is wrong?
It's not wrong. It has nothing to do with me.
Cage, you know what? I'm going to chill out, Cage. Please stop this arguing and we can have a discussion, okay? Can we have a discussion, Cage?
No, I'm not fat, Flow State. And yeah, I'm a black belt in Hapkido. I've been training.
So are you willing to allow a discussion on a particular topic? I mean, stay to a fucking topic. Are you willing to do that?
Of course, Jack. Jack,
please, you'd be one of the first I've experienced in years. Cage, you're telling me that I need nothing to accomplish what I know within me. Okay, and respect.
Nothing outside of yourself, I said.
I am not looking outside of myself. I am offering opportunities for others to stop thinking of only themselves and to join me. Along those lines, and Cage, everyone telling me not to do this, not to believe what I know, is offering no demonstrable solution. I spend hours a day, intentional focus. I don't know if it does any good or not, but it helps me feel good about myself. Meditating on prayer, on answers, on steps that I may be able to take. Okay, we're here for this experience, and there are people literally living in hell here on earth today. While we want to sit around and fucking call each other names and, you know, loop on opinions that
It's
won't
insane.
change.
What are we doing? You don't care about anyone except yourself. You know, if you're
What
thinking
are you
like that.
talking about?
I know you're not you. I'm saying like the individual. If you don't, I know what you're saying. You know, you're just letting
Hey,
people suffer around you. You're not gonna pull them out the fire. Come on now. What the fuck is wrong with you?
hey, I want an opinion beyond just my own, if I may, regarding Paul. I blocked him from StreamYard today. Said I'd had enough. The chat was encouraging a few minutes ago, and Paul was in the chat. I don't even know if he still is. Should I unblock or just leave his ass away?
What's your
I'd
son's
love
name again? Talcott Dominic.
my son, yeah.
Oh, we'll bring a Dominic on here if you'd like. Remember last time? I told you have to be very specific with it. You said you want me to bring Dominic to to the reality. We brought a Dominic. You know, maybe we'll be back in a minute here. Who knows?
Cage, you didn't pay attention to me. You answered something inside your head. I asked a specific question. Why is everyone unwilling to fucking cooperate with me?
It's
Anyone
more fun.
just-
so broke they can't even pay attention, right, Talcott?
It's more fun to come up here and talk shit, down talk you, tell you how dumb you are, how wrong you are, how your decisions suck. It's just easier to basically judge the living shit out of you instead of coming up here with, ideas of, how to prosper, how to hey man, maybe try do this. I mean, I think people have tried it, but you're going to be either acceptance of this or not. I mean, it's you bring Paul and Slade back up, you know what's going to happen? He's going to do this, whether or not he knows he's doing or not, but that's how you feel. You're getting poked, and then all of a sudden you're like, rawr, and and then the loop continues. I mean, I said before, you bring up people on here who are bringing negative contributions. You're not going to get a positive out of it. I mean,
Well, okay. I respect what you're
What he's
saying,
is like
Steve.
meets like. It's like magnetic. So if you bring something, but it goes way deeper because everything is a projection.
Cage, I am sick and tired of you interrupting me and then taking us off on your belief systems. Okay? Because
Hey, breathe, Jack, breathe.
no, I was trying to recall what Steve was saying that I wanted to address that Cage wouldn't let me try and address, because this is my stream, Cage. Remember? I know you like to come in and take it over. Just like Paul and Tommy and everybody else. So London and Steve, God bless you guys. Thank you. Hey,
You're welcome.
here's the thing, though, about the looping behavior. If we want this world to change, we've got to help each other change. I've been asking and I have paid money to people. I'm not offering money and I'm not offering anything to anyone anymore, but I am suggesting if anyone would be willing to mediate disagreements between me and anyone in my life, my purpose is to help others. Okay, how far I get and how much I can accomplish, God only knows, but I'd sure like to try. And try on my own, here I am. Brothers and sisters, I think this is the lesson that God wants us to learn, and I am an example that people can learn from. Very possibly, we all are. This is the message. This is why I brought up the things I did today. We got to stop disrespecting each other. Recognize there is a spirit of God within each of us. So when Paul insults me and what he thinks about my past or others, you people in the chat have been very generous with your opinions and insults towards me. Take it up with God. The only thing any one of us should be discerning, what is true and what is false. You don't ever learn what is true if you keep looping on what you think you know, arguing over and over and over the same negativity. It's unhealthy. So where I was going with that is I'm inviting people to encourage Paul to try and create a resolve, because I think if Paul and I, many others, started working together as though we were, we actually cared about the future of each other, maybe even cared about people we don't know. Does anyone care about people that you don't know?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I care deeply about people I don't know, because I know God knows all of us. Hey, I have a dear friend calling me. I'm going to wrap the panel up and give him a call back.
No problem.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you,
Have a good one,
brother.
Jack. Peace out, Steve.
Respect to you guys. And Tommy, Cage, even Paul, whoever else may have stopped by, if I missed any, thank you for doing so. I appreciate the attention, the encouragement, the support. Justin, thank you. I know there's a lot. Hey, well, no, Beth, you're quite an interesting one too. I want to bring that up. He, I assume you mean Paul, did nothing. Nothing. He did nothing to you today. Jack, was Paul a victim? Or was he a victim of my negativity and my holy cows? Hey, Beth, you're confused, lady. Beth, you may not have seen it, but I did stop by Paul's platform previously today with faith. I didn't even allow myself to see where his energy was at. I didn't want my spirit to come in negative. I went up there with inspired faith, friendship, love, gratitude, kindness. His negativity quickly got to me. So I said, you know what? It's my day. I don't need to put up with this crap. I celebrate me every day. I love me. Nobody else gets to be me. Nobody else gets to be you. And within each of us, brothers and sisters, I can almost guarantee you there is something divine and unique waiting to emerge. So what is waiting to emerge from you? Is it more bitterness, more negativity towards the world and everything God has offered to you to learn of? Gratitude feels better. Peace is more enjoyable than conflict. Speaking of, I'm going to go refresh, renew and reinvigorate, recomfort, rejuvenate, refill my spirit of gratitude and love. I'm offering it all to you right now. Brothers and sisters, have a glorious day. Celebrate life, at least for a moment today. Please. Your life. No one else's life deserves celebrating. Yours does. Today, right now. Hey, peace for everyone. Choose love. And God bless. Live without fear.